look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And let's give credit to the defending. Aurelien Tchouameni. Rodrigo. Tchouameni. Jude Bellingham. You can sense the threat is there. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Alex Baena. And teammates around him. And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
And a strong tackle. Alex Baena. Well, he's given us away. Valverde. Bellingham. Here's Valverde. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Rodrigo. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And the first half is in the history. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. And back now with Costa. Santi Comesaña. Foyt has it. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Vinicius. And a very good challenge. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo. Might work out. Alex Baena. And unable to keep possession. Just hearing in my headphones, someone has scored in the Sevilla game, but who? Alex Scott can tell us.
It's a goal for Real Betis. They're the first on the score sheet here with 53 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Juan Foyt. Santi Comesaña. Costa. Gay. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Villarreal facing Getafe.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
And Ronaldo with others in the vicinity. Oh, this is looking promising. Ronaldo! And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And I have to say, the finish from Ronaldo is just brilliant. He's such a good technician. It's a wonderful goal.
Nil here, and the ball is moving again. Gay. Right, new developments at the Reale Arena, so let's hear all about them from Alex.
And it's another goal for Atletico Madrid. They've pulled one back with 68 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Intelligent threaded pass here. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. On they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Raúl Albiol. Santi Comesaña. Foyt. Costa. Now with Pepe. Moreno. There to take it away. And now Ronaldo with teammates in support. Bremer. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And Luis Junior has it now. Costa with it. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Something has happened at the Real Arena. So without further ado, it's over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Real Sociedad. It was a nice 1-2, and then he coolly slotted it around the goalkeeper. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 82 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Papgay. Costa with it. Well, only minutes remaining now, and Real Madrid enjoying a commanding lead. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
Ronaldo. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And there's the full-time whistle. Maximum points for Real Madrid.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
The pre-match talk centres on Ronaldo. Following a hat-trick, does he have another big performance in him this time? Stay with us on EA TV. The floodlights are already on and the action will soon begin. We're at the Estadio de Balaidos. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Celta Vigo taking on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good you...
Oh, surely! Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Well, they're getting on top now, and these fans can sense the goals coming.
Offside the decision. And the starting lineup for Celta Vigo.
Well, I have to say, it looks a really strong 3-4-3 lineup. The front three are very skillful, the midfield diamond has lots of energy, and the back three are good defenders, but also good on the ball. They're going to be tough to beat here.
And he takes on the shot. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And the starting players for Real Madrid.
Well, the front three are going to be key here today. They've got a combination of pace, skill and excellent movement, but also watch out for the passing range of the deep line midfield player. He will try and run the game in this 3-4-3 system.
Oh, great block. Now sending it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era, and you'd have to imagine, Stuart, he's going to have some sort of role to play in this one.
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
Possession one. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. Well, by the letter of the law, that had to be a dismissal.
Well, he can't complain about that. It's a reckless challenge.
They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And Ronaldo tries his luck. He didn't have the beating of the wall, unfortunately. Well, not enough subtlety about that free kick, I'm afraid. Moriba. Thiago Aspas. An important interception. Teammates available. Real Madrid had a spring in their step last time out as they won against Villarreal. What do you expect today, Stuart?
Well, they were so clinical, weren't they? 3-0 fairly represents the difference between the two teams. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Real Madrid regaining possession. Ronaldo on the move. Oh, he's lost possession. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Ronaldo. Can they take the lead here? And how about that for a save? So the corner played into the box and knocked out of there. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Iker Losada. Iago Aspas. He has teammates around him. Ronaldo. Well, fantastic reflex action. Can someone get on the end of this? Ronaldo at the ready. And nicely parried away. And he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Pressing like that will help the cause. Moriba. Mingueza. Elias Moriba. Vinicius. Promising looking ball. Ronaldo. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. So the sound of the half-time. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ronaldo threading it through. Vinicius Junior. Vigorous defending. And could it be Cristiano Ronaldo? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Iker Losada. The game level. Let's see what they can do with this corner.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Clears it away. Ronaldo feeds it, and he could cash in. And it's there for him. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. And back underway, 1-0 it is. Losada. He's given us away. Well, more exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Celta Vigo facing Leganés. Starfelt. The ball back with Real now. Ronaldo. And a fine cross. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Losada. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it goes without saying we have plenty more live action coming up here on EA TV. And Stuart and I are thoroughly looking forward to being with you for this one. It's Real Madrid facing Borussia Dortmund.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. And there it is, another goal, and surely there's no way back they go again, and Real very much in control. Mingueza.
Cambio en el Madrid. A descansar la banda con el 11, Rodrigo.
Space afforded him.
Con el 9, Mbappé.
Iago Aspas. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Well, the pass not finding its target. 20 minutes to go in this one. Real chance! Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. The challenge that was required. Wesley Said. Fiedel. They've given it away. Trying to open up the defence. And now in a dangerous position. Oh, a smart stop. Said. And on the ball, Friedel. Starfelt. Elias Moriba. Starfelt. And so into the final 5 minutes. Iago Aspas. Played into the box. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Mbappé. Intercepted effortlessly. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their own? The pre-match talk centres on Ronaldo. Will he add to his total of 4 goals from his last 3? This is EA TV. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from Europe's Premier Club competition. This, Brandt! And saved by the keeper. And over comes the corner. Oh, what on earth has happened? He's missed it, and what a glorious chance it was.
Well, it's a bad miss. He really should score there.
Strong hand on that one. And the starting players for Real Madrid.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Decided to come in from the flank. A fine reading of the situation. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Karim Adeyemi. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Well, it was a penalty for Stuttgart. Keeper went the right way, but it's hit the post and it's gone in. It's now 1-0 with 60 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Valdemar Anton. Brandt. And Borussia Dortmund in a position of menace. Felix Metscher. Good use of advantage for Dortmund. But he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Worth the try. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Wasteful from Real Madrid. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Brandt. Gross. Really good build-up, but no end product. Valverde. And now Rodrigo. Girassi. The ball with Zabitzer. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Well, clattered away. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do from this excellent position? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. How to play Real Madrid throw here. Vinicius Junior. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them. My goodness, that save! Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Corner kick played in. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Valverde. The chance is on. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
When you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Pascal Gross. Adeyemi. On the half-time interval fast approaching, and it's so far so good for Real Madrid, certainly. Stuart, your assessment?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Emre Can. And that is that, half-time. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. And Bellingham. And it's opening up. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Struggling to get it away. Possession ceded by the Merengues. And that'll be a Dortmund throw-in. Marcel Sabitzer. On to Gross. Credit due, a good intervention. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Brandt. Here's Gross. Intelligent threaded pass here. Brandt. On to Gross. The save was a good one. Substitution for Real Madrid. Now sending it in. And clears the danger. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. And finally up a cul-de-sac.
Le esperan en la puerta 4 del sector 2-2. Repito, puerta 4, sector 2-2.
Carvajal. Great defending here. Ronaldo. Denied once more. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, a goal to tell you about in the Arsenal game. Let's join Alex Scott.
Yep, a second goal for the Gunners. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 67 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. And Bellingham. It's got to be! Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Very quick thinking there.
Well, the woodwork has just denied them a 3-goal lead here. But you just can't see them throwing this one away, can you?
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Brandt. Good weight on that pass. And putting pay to the danger. And he has options available. Perfect challenge. Pratt. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Mbappe, and you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. 10 minutes to go. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, shall we? Because someone has scored in the Arsenal game.
It's a goal for Arsenal. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They're now 3 ahead with 82 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Untidy little passage in midfield there. And he could really get at the opposition. Could still be dangerous. Foul there. Free kick awarded. The pre-match talk centres on Ronaldo. Scoring freely in recent games. Can anyone slow him down? The action is next on EA TV. They are the two foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, can't wait for this one.
No, nor can I, Derek. They don't come any bigger than this, do they? The two giants of Spanish football. The atmosphere is incredible inside this stadium. Let's hope we see a top-class game as well.
And the shot. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
And Ronaldo tries his luck. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Well, which team is going to outwit the other today? The hosts have the tightest defence in the league, while their opponents have been the most prolific in front of goal. Stuart could take the lead. Halved away by the keeper. Dani Olmo. Alex Balde. And Barcelona finding space on the flank. Nicely timed tackle. Rodrigo. And back to Rodrigo. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Here's Christensen. Alex Balde. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. He could pick out a teammate. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. That's a good pass.
Well, it
was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Lewandowski. And now Lewandowski! Well, they gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Beautifully weighted ball. Rodrigo. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Balde. Dani Olmo with it. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Chouameni. Rafinha. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. And still danger here. But it just petered out.
Well, that could have been the moment that Barcelona got their noses in front, but they've been thwarted by a brilliant save from the keeper. Really was outstanding.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. The verdict is offside here. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Can he find the right pass? Good distribution. Ronaldo wasteful in possession, not really like him. Dani Olmo. Oh, great attacking play. Garcia. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Rafinha. It was on its way in. A chance then for the... So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Strong hand on that one.
Well, Real Madrid are certainly creating opportunities to take the lead here, but that was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping to keep them at bay.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. And a fine tackle. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid versus Valencia. Balde. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. And Ronaldo sends it in. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Pedri. Promising move from Barcelona. Rafinha. Giving it a try. Terrific save. He's driven in the corner. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
And Real doing well to win it back. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Lewandowski. An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on EA TV. It's Barcelona, and they'll be facing Espanyol. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Carvajal. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Balde. Really good build-up, but no end product. And into the last 20 minutes. Plenty of support here. Pedri. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Very quick thinking there. Valverde. Into the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Can he do it from miles out? And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Under a fair bit of pressure. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. What can they pull out of the fire? And couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here. Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo. Well, not hard to read that pass. Lewandowski. Oh, nice ball over the top. Now, can they hit them on the counter? They need to get bodies back. Ronaldo! And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.